What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Raiders franchise. As we go into week 2, we're going to be going against the Bills, and this is a Bills team that is going to probably beat us by a lot if we play how we did last week. If you guys haven't watched last episode, go back and watch that. But all I can say, last week, not a good performance from us. Looking at this team overall, the Bills are a 87 defense, 84 offense, and they're just much better than us. And the one thing that I do want to change going into this week is the team scheme. We're at a 3-4 right now, and I know that's probably our best scheme fit, but I think, honestly, this 3-4, the base, a 95% scheme fit is going to be a lot better for us than that disguise. If we go over and look at this disguise, it's a 91, but I think it would just look better with the, where did it go? The base 3-4, if we can go back to that, 95% scheme fit. We are running Kansas City's offense. We're going to stick with Josh McDaniels' defense, so hopefully we can get something good out of this week going against the Bills. And going into this week, hopefully we can manage the offense a little better than we did last week. Hopefully Jimmy Garoppolo goes out there and plays a little bit better. And looking at our weekly strategy, we are going to try to stop, we have to stop this pass. Right now they have us defending the deep pass. I think that's probably going to be what we should go for. Containing the scramble, that is something we're going to have to look out for, but this deep pass could definitely kill us. We have a lot of young cornerbacks on this team and some guys who aren't as fast, so definitely got to figure that out. And going into this game, hopefully we can come out with a victory. Let's see if we can run this ball against this Bills defense that is very good, but try to get something done. And as we see, Josh Jacobs, 106 yards and a touchdown last week. Hopefully he can continue that, and we need something good from him this week if we want to win. We are going to end up getting the ball first, and we need to run this rock against this tough defense. Hopefully we can get them a little tired towards the end of the game, because this is going to be a long game for us if we can't do anything offensively. And we need this defense to step up once again too. So Jimmy Garoppolo comes up here on 1st and 10. We are going to run the ball with Josh Jacobs. Hopefully we can get some blocks on the outside here. And we get absolutely nothing. No loss there. It's going to be 2nd and 10 again, but we need to get some blocks. We are going to try to run this to the outside. Hopefully we can get something on the right edge. Michael Mayer should be able to get a block out there. He's been good in week 1, as we saw, but we do get a block here on the outside, and we get the whole 3rd and 5, so a good gain from Josh Jacobs there. Tre'Davious White pushing us after the play. You don't want smoke with Josh Jacobs, that's all I'm going to say. 3rd and 5 here. Jimmy Garoppolo get us the first down to Michael Mayer across, and our first drive looking good. Stringing 3 good plays together. We just need to continue to do that for a drive. Michael Mayer talking to him after the play. And we are going to be a run-heavy offense like we've said before. Josh Jacobs really is the key to this offense this year, and I want him to give us a reason to bring him back as we get a good block there from Mayer, and we run up and get a big first down. 20 yards almost from Josh Jacobs. And we are going to go to the pass game here. Hopefully we can hit Michael Mayer across. Maybe Davante Adams gets open down there, and he is for a second, but Michael Mayer is on the sideline. Tipped, almost intercepted, just Jimmy Garoppolo getting pressured. Not a bad throw from him, but that pressure did get to him there. 2nd and 10, Josh Jacobs gets another first down, and Michael Mayer downfield blocking. He has been fantastic today. As Josh Jacobs is almost up to 40 yards already through 4 carries. He's been fantastic, and we're going to run this ball again with him. If we can continue to get through this defense, then we're just going to keep doing that, trucking forward for 6 more yards. And underneath now, in the shotgun, see if Jimmy Garoppolo can string something across the middle. Davante Adams was open for a second, and we just overthrow him. That's good. In coverage, probably not the best throw by me or Jimmy Garoppolo. We'll let that one slide. 3rd and 4 here. We need something across the middle. Hopefully Jacoby Myers can get open. We do get Josh Jacobs out of the backfield. If he can make a move here, and he gets caught, 4th and 2. I think we got to take they want us to go for it. We'll go for it. We'll run it with Josh Jacobs. It's been successful. I was going to say we got to take the points here, but might as well go for it. See if Josh Jacobs can truck forward, and he can't. The Bills stop us on our first drive, which was looking so great. We just couldn't get it done there. So let's see what they do on 1st and 10. Josh Allen there in the backfield. They throw it right across, and a huge hit on Stephon Diggs. Here's our rookie class again. We talked about Tyree Wilson and Michael Mayer. Byron Young, hopefully another good player for us on the defense this year. See if Spillane can get back there in the backfield, get a tackle if they decide to run, and they don't. They throw it across the middle, short again. These slants have been killing us. Peters couldn't get across there. Looking for a big play, but obviously signing him in free agency was huge for the Raiders. That should be huge for us too. Diablo, a little bit of a spy, and they throw it to the outside again. Hobbs gets it. They're killing us with these short passes right now. Our corners just haven't been able to guard anyone. And 2nd and 3. Hopefully we can find something with Diablo. Guarding Diggs, gets over there just a little slow. We do stop him though, so a 1st down, not that far, but these short passes, we definitely got to keep a monitor on because they have been killing us. They haven't even ran the ball once yet. And they hit it again. Stephon Diggs just killing us. He had 102 yards last week. He's been having a good game so far already in these medium to short passes. Like I said, they haven't ran the ball once. It looks like they're lined up here on 2nd and 1 too, though. And they do run it to the outside. Spillane just a little slow. Diablo ends up tackling him, potentially letting the touchdown. But we get the stop there. 1st and 10 on the 25. They're knocking on the door of the red zone. We need a stop here. Try to force them to our field goal. We send the blitz, and Diablo and Spillane both get in there. And Dawson Knox is going to be hurt for them. That's going to be big for us if we can hold him. Obviously, they have a backup in Dalton Kincaid drafting him this year, so we need to watch out for him too. But Diablo gets across the middle, can't get the tackle. 5 for 6 for Josh Allen. He's been killing us with these short passes. Looks like they're going to run again too. We got Spillane back here, sending the blitz. Hopefully we can get in there. And I didn't see who that was. A huge hit though in the backfield. Wow. That's a big hit for us. They have a good running back combo back there with James Cook and Damian Harris coming over from New England. Spillane guarding the middle, and he throws it right off of James Cook. That would have been at least a 1st down. Marcus Peters is celebrating like he did something, even though he didn't. But we'll take that. I mean, a big play on 2nd down. Hopefully we can get the stop here. Send a blitz in with Diablo. And they run it, and Diablo's hole, where he was supposed to be, if we didn't blitz, he would have stopped that. He just couldn't get over there. James Cook makes up for the drop. I don't know if it was a drop if he threw it at his head, but he makes up for it there. They get the touchdown, and the Bills go up and just dominate us on that drive overall. So 1st and 10. Once again, Davante Adams wide open across the middle. Michael Mayer gets another good block, and we get that 1st down. Jimmy Garoppolo has looked all right today. A lot better than last week. I don't know if the rain was getting to him, the first game jitters, but we need Garoppolo to make these throws, and he does right now. We're going to send Josh Jacobs to the outside as Mayer gets another good block. Josh Jacobs gets a gain of 5. He's looked very good for us so far today. Already up to 50 yards, half of his total from last week. He wants us to re-sign him, so if he can give us a good enough reason to, we will. Looking for the outside. We do find Josh Jacobs again. Who else but our best offensive player up to this point? A huge game for him already. We got to keep getting him involved. We're going to run the ball again. Michael Mayer's going to hopefully get out there and get a block. He's been fantastic blocking for us today, as he does again, and we get another 5-yard gain. So only a 1-yard run on 2nd down. 3rd and 4 here. Going to be the last play of the quarter. We are going to run this clock down a little bit. Hopefully we can find Davante Adams across the middle. That would be big. But if Michael Mayer's wide open, I am going to try to hit that just to get the 1st down securely. And he is. I didn't really want to wait for Davante to get across, considering our O-line hasn't been that great in the pass block. But to end the first quarter, only down 7-0. We have the ball in their territory. Hopefully we can get a big drive here. If we score and tie this up, it's going to be a good look for us. And I'm looking for Michael Mayer again. He's been our #1 target so far, and he's been the safety blanket at tight end for us, as we find Davante Adams across the middle and just underthrown right to Matt Milano for the pick. We can't be making those mistakes, especially after what we saw from last week. That was a must-score drive, and we didn't get it there. So 2nd and 10 for the Bills here. We'll see what they do. They decide to pass. Diablo in the middle. Spillane gets a big hit, holding him to 3. It's going to be 3rd and 7. We need a big stop to get the ball back here, and hopefully that interception won't hurt us too much here. Got to guard these short routes. That's where they've been throwing all day and killing us. And they throw deep there. He just burns Bennett on the outside. Stephon Diggs, sorry, absolutely destroyed us, torched us for that big yard. And I thought we were protecting against the short pass, and the second that we do, they throw it deep and they catch us off guard. So 2nd and 10 here. Nothing on 1st down. The incomplete pass. And Hobbs gets out there and breaks it up on Stephon Diggs. Diggs had a step on him, but we do get this break up there. This is another big 3rd and 10. They're outside of field goal range here. So if we can get a stop, that would be massive. They throw it to the outside, and it's picked off by Robertson, and he might have enough momentum to get all the way in. James Cook on his tail, but the pick 6 for the Raiders, and we are right back in this game. Meek Robertson gets the pick off of Josh Allen, and just like that, we tie the game up defensively. So 1st and 10 here. Diablo in the middle. Hopefully he can get a stop here. They throw to the outside, and Diggs burns us. But it's going to be incomplete. Bennett on the outside. We got to check this because he is getting absolutely burned. Check this depth chart right now. I don't know who is guarding Stephon Diggs. It looks like it is Jacorian Bennett. 96 speed. That speed has not done anything for him today, though. Let's see where his man coverage. Zone is a 67. Man is a 71. Absolutely getting burned. I don't know why Peters isn't out there on him, but Bennett has just been burnt on every single play. We are going to move David Long up. And we have Byron Jones, too, who we signed in free agency. We're going to move him up to that 3 spot. I don't know why he hasn't been playing for us. We signed him in free agency last week, and hopefully he can be an impact player for us because we need something big from him. And we need Diggs to actually get contained for once in this game. That looked like it was an incomplete pass on the sideline. We're going to... I guess we're not taking a look at it. They just go past it. We are going to go back to zone coverage here. 3rd and 6, a big stop. And James Cook just too quick with the Texas right there over Spillane. Should have got the tackle. Epps gets him, though, and prevents anywhere more than that. 1st and 10 again. Tyree Wilson on the edge here. And Cook holds on to that despite 2 guys sandwiching him. It gets 6 yards total. 2nd and 4. I'm expecting the run here, so we got to watch out for that. We are going to send a little bit of a blitz, and it works out as we get in the backfield. The rookie Tyree Wilson with the tackle for a loss. First time calling his name this season. I think with that 3-4, we're going to see a little bit more from him as he's on the edge and Max Crosby's on the other edge. Crosby already has that X factor, so we're going to move over with him on 3rd and 5. Hopefully disrupt this backfield as he gets in there, and it is going to be short. Dawson Knox comes in but gets pushed out before the 1st down, and we are going to force the punt here. I don't expect them to fake it. On their own 46, looks like 4th and pretty much inches, and they decide not to go for it. So a little bit of an interesting play call as Carter's going to start us out on the 20-yard line, looking to get that lead before halftime. We do have Michael Mayer wide open across the middle, and he gets us the 1st down. 20-yard gain. Jimmy Garoppolo trying to come back from that pick that he threw before. If we can continue to mix in this passing and running game, we should have a good attack against this Bills team who's made some mistakes as Josh Jacobs hits the edge, gets the stiff arm, and gets another big gain. We're already past the 50-yard line with 2 plays. Josh Jacobs here with the X factor. We're going to start to feed it to him. Run this clock out a little bit going into halftime. 4 minutes and 18 seconds. We can definitely start to get this down a little bit. We're going to try to keep running the ball as much as we can, especially if we have the X factor. As long as we can get in at least field goal range, I want a touchdown from this drive, obviously, but we want to at least have the lead going into halftime. We're going to kick the ball off to them, so it is definitely big for us to have this lead. Even if it's only a 3-point lead, we still need to at least try to get the touchdown. But I don't want to give them the ball back this half. As we get the first down again with Jacobs, already up to 80 yards. A massive day for him. So 2.5 minutes left. Jacoby Myers looking for him. And Garoppolo got it in that pocket, just couldn't hold on. Bernard came across and broke that one up. 2nd and 10 here. Try to find someone underneath. We might have someone deep, so we're going to have to look for that. We do have Mayer, and the pressure gets to us. We can't get that throw off. And we had a lot of momentum built up, but it's starting to slow down a little bit. 3rd and 10. If we can convert, we can get back into that momentum. But right now, it just isn't looking great as we throw it outside. There's no one there, but there is a flag. And we get the interference. It's on Tre'Davious White, who is on Michael Mayer on the outside. So very big, lucky call from us there. I don't know how that happened, but we'll take it. Josh Jacobs gets the ball again. Gets a gain of 1, so he's going to keep that X factor, but we are going to go to the 2-minute warning. Try to run a little bit more clock out. So 2nd and 9 here. Josh Jacobs gets the ball and powers through for a first down. We are just running that clock down right now. Get a methodical drive in here. Hopefully we can get the ball in before halftime. We're running the empty backfield. See if we can find someone. I didn't want to... We had Mayer there. I didn't even see that. I was nervous with the pressure coming in. I didn't want to sling something with Jimmy Garoppolo and end up getting sacked. We do want to try to find Josh Jacobs right now. He's been great for us. Get him a little screen on the left. See if he can work into the end zone right here on 2nd and 10. We need some good blocks here, and hopefully we can get this ball off, and we do. We get some decent blocks to the outside. 3rd and 5 here. We're not going to take the timeout. We're going to continue to let this run. Like I said, worst case scenario, we get the field goal. We want to run this out, not give them much time. Send Davante Adams on a slant across the middle. See if he can get open, and he does. And it's picked off right on the goal line. Another crucial mistake. We're going to have to see the replay there, but Jimmy Garoppolo trying to force that one in, and he just gets picked off. That one was just a great read from the defense. I don't know what else we can do about that. But it looked like Davante Adams had him beat. Clearly he didn't. We got to hold him here with 30 seconds left. So 2nd and 10 here. 23 seconds. They are throwing the ball. They're trying to get down there. I mean, with our defense today, they have been able to torch us, so I wouldn't be surprised if they get down there in field goal range. We do want to try to stop them. Peters breaks that up on the sideline, going to 3rd and 10. It looks like they're just going to run here on 3rd and 10. Content letting the clock go out, and as long as they don't get a first down, we're not going to take a timeout. We'll just let this clock run out. Go into the second half, tied 7-7. So our halftime adjustments, going to continue to run that inside, be our big focus. We're going to have to try to defend that short pass. I guess the medium pass is probably more. Those stick passes down to the 10, 15 yards in front of us have really been killing us. We're going to change it to that instead of the long ball. They really only got us on one long ball with that Stephon Diggs play earlier. So hopefully we can hold them to the same score that they have now. I mean, if they don't score again, then we can try to go out there and win. But this defense has looked very solid today against this Buffalo offense. Hopefully we can continue to hold them. Max Crosby still has that X factor on the side, so we're going to use him. Hopefully we can get in there and get a sack. And we do get some pressure, and we force the throw away. He gets that off. I thought we were a little closer to that ball. I guess not. KJ Hamler gets that close to the first down. Not exactly at the sticks, but we are going to send a blitz here on 2nd and 3. Expect the run, which they haven't done a lot today, and they continue not to. They throw that outside, and there's just no one there. We're going to stay over here on 3rd and 3. It looks like a passing down. They did run earlier, so I wouldn't be surprised. We do have to watch that. They don't end up passing it. They throw it to the outside, and it's underthrown, and that looks like it was picked off by Byron Jones, our free agency signing. left in free agency. No one had signed him, so we take the risk on him, pick him up, and we get another interception on defense. We do find Jacoby Myers right there, gets 5 yards, and this team is rejuvenated now. This defense is holding up. We just need to get some points from this offense, who has been a little bit disappointing today. Outside of Josh Jacobs, who's been great, we've had those 2 picks from Jimmy Garoppolo. We just need to start running the ball a little more, I guess, in the second half and start to get this offense going. 3rd and 2 here. Give Josh Jacobs the ball up the gut. That X factor gets him the first down. Continuing to run this ball down the throat of the defense. And we're going to continue to run this ball here. A running back draw, sorry. See if we can get some blocks up the middle. We can't. And they tackle us. We do not lose a yard, though. 2nd and 10. Josh Jacobs' X factor did go away with that, I guess. I thought it was if he loses a yard. I guess not, though. We are going to try to hit the screen at least. Jimmy Garoppolo throws that one right at his feet. He just didn't have any time there. 3rd and 10 again after that pick. I think we're still in field goal range if we can't get the first down, but obviously we do want to get that first down. We hit Josh Jacobs to the outside, see if he can make a move. Only 2 yards, make it a little bit easier for Daniel Carlson to come out here and bang this one. 52 yards to give us the lead. We do have the wind coming at us, and that one sneaks in. We take the lead after the pick. Not a touchdown, but we're still up by 3 right now, and the defense is looking good. So Max Crosby still has that X factor. 1st and 10, we're going to see if this Bills team starts to actually run the ball. They have barely even ran it yet today, and they do. Oh, no, they don't. That's a fake. Faked me out. And they hit Diggs again. This passing attack has been good when they hit Diggs, but those 2 interceptions have killed them the same way that our interceptions have killed us. We are still winning. I guess we've been able to make a little bit out more with our interceptions. And 1st and 10 here, they fake the run again and hit Diggs on that same exact play, and just like that, he breaks off and gets them the lead. We knew this team was going to be dangerous, and it just takes 2 plays for them to get down the field and take the lead back from us. Something we had to watch out for. Stephon Diggs breaks through and gets us again 2 plays, 71 yards, easily for the Bills. So 1st and 10 here. Hit Josh Jacobs on the outside once again. Get past Tre'Davious White, I believe, on the outside. And that would have been huge. If he didn't get that tackle, we probably would have been gone. Josh Jacobs doing it all for us offensively today. And he gets another hole and gets 6 more yards. He's up to that 20 rush yard, 107 yards. That 20 rush mark is kind of where I set before. I wanted to at least get him about 20 touches a game. I said we have to run through him, and it's been working out so far. We try to hit it across the middle. Just get a little frozen in the pocket there with Jimmy Garoppolo. No one was really open. And it's kind of scary throwing that ball down the field with Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, we've seen the picks today. We saw them last week, so it's definitely something we got to watch out for. As Davante Adams is short, and we get him the first down here. Garoppolo's been fine. Besides those 2 interceptions, we just haven't really thrown the ball as much with him. I want to get it more involved in the passing game, but like we've seen with pretty much his whole career, he does good handing the ball off. So we are going to try to hit Myers here. And he gets hit from behind, and that did not look like a good hit. He's a little bit shaken up after that play. We lose 3 yards. And we have Carter on the outside. I don't know if he's going to be able to get past that, but Davante Adams across the middle gets open first. Almost a first down. 4th and 1. We're going to go with this. Foot contusion. The re-injury risk is high. We're going to keep Hunter Renfrow in. 4th and 1 from our own 42. We got to go for this one here. We're giving it Josh Jacobs up the gut, and we got to get as many blockers as we can because we know this offensive line isn't that great. We're going to give him the ball right up the middle. Hopefully he can get us this first down here. A big play, big momentum play, and we don't end up getting it. 1 yard we needed, just no blocks for Josh Jacobs. And just like that, the ball gets turned over once again. And the Bills are in control here. We need another stop. They continue to only throw the ball, and Diggs has his X factor, so I wouldn't be surprised if they target him every single play. I mean, I might have to go out there and start guarding him at this rate. They're not running the ball at all, and I've kept saying that, expecting them to run the ball the next play. They just have decided not to at all. They're just throwing it underneath, and I thought he was going to get pushed back. They gave him the forward progress. Another first down for this Bills team, and Josh Allen is just killing us with this short and middle passing game right now. And right there, they finally run it for the first time. We took our eyes off of it, and they get a big run. Harris's 7th rush of the game. It seems like a lot less than that. I feel like they've only ran the ball like 3 or 4 times, but apparently they've run it more than that. We got to watch this here. See if they do another play action. They don't. They actually hold on to it. We just don't get anywhere in the gap, though. Big hit, but this Bills team is starting to heat up, and that's going to be dangerous for us because we cannot let them get hot. So we're going to send another blitz here. And Epps does a good job of holding him there. He does get the first down, though, and they are just killing us in this short game right now. We have no one out there to guard them. And he runs right through the defender, too. Damian Harris has ran the ball 9 times. It doesn't seem like their running backs have ran that much, but I don't know. Maybe it's just me. We haven't seen much from Cook either, besides that touchdown he got them earlier. They run the design QB. And Spillane got the big hit. Josh Allen holds on. He's a big guy. So I'm not surprised by that. 3rd and inches here. I don't think they're going to run a play before the quarter ends. They might, and they don't. We're going to the 4th quarter here. Hold the floors up. We need a big stop. So 3rd and inches here. We got to expect the run. I know they haven't ran that much today, but we got to defend for it. They're bringing everyone close, so they do end up throwing it. And it's a quick throw, and it's picked off by Epps in the end zone. He did have a little bit of a lane for a second. We run out. We're going to lose 9 yards for not staying in the end zone, but still a huge play. And that keeps us alive in this game. Josh Allen's 3rd pick of the game. We got to take over here and score a touchdown. We can't just go for another field goal or turn this ball over as they take Josh Jacobs down. We need a big-time score here. And a big-time score counts for big-time players. Jimmy Garoppolo scrambles and gets 6 yards there. And another injury. We saw Jermaine get hurt last week. He's going to the locker room again. Not a good sign for us. We know this offensive line is already pretty thin as it is. Michael Mayer going to get that first down for us. We got to continue to roll this offense together. Get some good throws. Dislocated shoulder, that's not good. We're going to put a 67 in here. This offense is not looking very good up in the trenches, but we have to get past that as we hit Jacoby Myers across for another first down, 2nd and inches, but we should be able to pick this one up here. Feed it to Josh Jacobs, get a few inches here, and get us some new sticks. We got to continue to string these plays together here. And Josh Jacobs does more than that, actually. He ends up getting us 8 yards, a big gain for him, 115 yards already. They figured him out a little bit more in the second half. We've been forced to throw a little more, but we still got to get him involved in this game. He is our lead back. And we get this across the middle to Jacoby Myers once again, coming back from that injury earlier in the game. Must not have been that bad. Leonard Floyd is hurt here for the defense. He's going out of the game too. I don't know why they're having me run a quarterback read with Jimmy Garoppolo. I'm all set with that. We're going to have Josh Jacobs run up the gut again, another 4 yards. He is chugging along today. Close to 25 rushes already. We're going to give him the ball again. If he can continue to get these chunk plays every single down, it is going to help this offense tremendously as he runs through the blockers, gets another big gain. So we get 3rd and 1 here again. And you know what we got to do here. I was going to say run the ball, but I do like this play over here. send a little bit of a blocker over and hopefully hit Jacoby Myers. And we do for the first down. Another big hit. And he just bounces back up like the Undertaker there, coming back to life. And we're going to send him across the middle again. He's going to be hit by a lot of linebackers today. As we get hit there, we might have been in the pocket. That might be intention. It is intentional grounding at the last second. But it was either that or take the 10-yard sack. A bad play by us there. But there wasn't much good going to come out of that. Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to break off of that sack there, as Davante Adams hits the edge, and there's just no edge blockers for him. 3rd and 23 here in a big hole. We're going to need a big play from someone here. Hopefully Hunter Renfrow can hit it across the middle. Maybe Jacoby Myers or Davante Adams deep, as we can get Jacoby Myers deep, and he goes up and tracks that ball, comes back underneath. It's probably better that that ball was underthrown. He gets past Tre'Davious White, jumps back up and gets that ball. A huge play. And now we got to hand this off to our workhorse, Josh Jacobs, and get us a touchdown. We are. Every single time I'm running to that right side with Michael Mayer out there. He's going to be a good blocker. 3 yards here. 3rd and goal. This is a 4-down scenario, so we have the chance here to do something if we can't get it here on 3rd down. Hopefully we do. We are going to send Davante Adams to the outside. Hopefully he can break that edge and get open. And we just get absolutely ram-rushed. Shaq Lawson comes in there. They're telling us to go for a field goal, but I don't see how that really does us much good in this spot. Make it a 1-point game, and what does it matter at that point? We get the stop and get the ball back. Like that doesn't really do much. Josh Jacobs breaks to the outside and gets the touchdown. That's why we went for it. Coach Phil Biggs is not scared to go for it, as we've seen so far in this series the first 2 weeks. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. That is a time where it works out, as we go up with 4 minutes left. So 4 minutes left. 4-minute drill here for Josh Allen and the Bills. Hopefully we can stop something. Diablo cuts that short pass off, and Hobbs gets Stephon Diggs a stop of 3. If this defense can continue to play well, we still have a good shot in this game. We just need a stop here from the boys. One more today. All we need. As they hit the outside, we hold them. They do only need a field goal, so we have to be cautious of that. If it was a touchdown game, that's a lot different. But worst case, we let them get the field goal. We cannot let them score a touchdown, because that would essentially end the game for us. I don't know how much time we'd get, and I don't know if I really trust Jimmy Garoppolo in the 2-minute drill. I'd rather have this defense send us to overtime. We just can't let him score a touchdown here. Josh Allen looking again. And he gets hit by Tyree Wilson, who forces the fumble. A huge play by the rookie, getting in there and forcing Josh Allen to drop the ball. Tyree Wilson. After that change, like I said before, I wanted to see him get on the field. And now that we're in a true 3-4, he has been able to shine defensively today. A huge play by the rookie results in a loss of 8. And Divine Diablo smells that screen out and stops him. 3rd and 20 here. A big play for the defense. They're going to take a timeout to regather. I don't know if I think that's a smart move there. I mean, if they end up losing the ball here, that's one less timeout they can take when we're on offense, hypothetically, to stop the clock. The sticks do go away. They are going to need 20, though, so a big distance. We get some pressure over there, and that's thrown up. Epps can't get the pick, but he does break it up. 4th and 20 here. Let's see if they punt it or if they go for it. They are going for it. I wasn't sure if they trusted in the defense enough to punt it away. 4th and 20, though. A big, big stop. We need this here. And this could be potentially the end of the game if we can get a stop. And Josh Allen looking for something, trying to get out there. Hobbs is going to come over, and that's thrown right into the end zone. Epps gets his interception this time, and that might just be the game, as Epps continues to run this ball, the 4th interception from our defense, and an absolute huge game. We are going to have to run the ball a little bit. They still do have 2 timeouts, but if we can get a first down, this game is over. Josh Jacobs runs it on first down. They're going to use their first of their 2 timeouts left. We're going to try to hit it on the edge here. If we can get this first down, we'll be over. Let's see what we can do. Josh Jacobs on the edge. Gets tackled, 3rd and 2, so a big play here. Like I said before, Josh Jacobs gets this first down, and we get our first win of the season. On 3rd and 2, runs up the gut, and he fumbles the ball on the 34-yard line and puts the Bills back in. There is a booth review. This could be the biggest play of the year to this point. Jacobs clearly down there. That should... We do keep the ball. 4th and inches. This is a massive play call here. If we go for it, get the first down, potentially end the game, or we punt it away and trust this defense. And I completely have trust in this defense to stop them. I know if we don't get it on 4th and inches, they get the ball in field goal range and essentially can tie it going into halftime, or into the 4th quarter overtime, as we saw. But I trust this defense. We're going to let them go out there with no timeouts in 33 seconds. We got to stop them here. Even if we hit them in the middle of the field, they should not have that much time. So we're going to stay out here with Diablo. We cannot let a big play across the middle. That's the one thing we cannot do. As Diggs gets there, and he does get out of bounds. That is massive. The one thing that we couldn't let happen. This team, we were inches away from getting a victory. We still have to hold up here. They're close to field goal range. Probably about 15 yards away, maybe 20, a little bit more. Tyler Bass, see what his strength is. And they get another play down to the 49-yard line. They stop the clock again. We need to hit them in bounds if we want to keep this clock running, which we do need at this point. We cannot continue to let them get the ball in field goal range and get out of bounds, as they get a huge play to Knox there. Clock is going to run, and they're going to go for it here. They could have taken the field goal, and their clock's just going to run out, and the Bills are going to lose this game. I don't know what just happened there, but we sneak away with a victory in a huge way. And I don't know what the Bills were thinking at the end of that game, but we come away with the win, our first of the season. Not how I expected that game to go, but this defense kept us in it the whole time. I mean, looking at these stats in the box score, an absolutely fantastic game overall from this defense. Jimmy Garoppolo did have that 2 interceptions, but Josh Allen, those 4 picks, despite 300 yards, and he was torching us. I mean, if we look at Stephon Diggs, 142 yards, we just got it done. Grinding out 140 yards from Josh Jacobs helped us. This defense, though, the name of the game for us. Divine Diablo, 8 tackles, 3 tackles for a loss. And when we look at the secondary, Marcus Epps, our safety, 2 picks. Byron Jones, who we signed in free agency, an interception, and Amik Robertson with an interception. He got 61 yards on that pick. Look, when we look at these tackles for loss, Tyree Wilson, 2 tackles for a loss, 4 tackles total, and he did force that fumble too. A great game from him. He was the only one who got us a sack in that game, but the defense was the name of our game. And if we're going to continue to be competitive this year, like we just saw against one of the top teams, we got to play well defensively, and we got to be able to run that ball. So with that being said, as we go up against the Steelers next week, we got to keep that mantra. Hopefully we can go with win number 2 next week. It's going to be a close game. The Steelers team is pretty decent, so hopefully we can hold them again, and I'll see you then.